Hello everyone. Today we are going to solve some sums related to De Moivre's theorem. Shall we start? Yes. So what is the sum? If alpha and beta are the roots of the equation x squared minus 2x plus 4 equals 0. So we are provided with an equation, their roots are alpha and beta. Then they ask us to prove. Then for any positive integer of n, show that alpha power n plus beta power n equals 2 power n plus 1 multiplied by cos n pi by theta. N pi by 3. Shall we start to prove? Yes. Solution. What they said is alpha and beta are the roots, and in the equation we have to prove alpha power n plus beta power n equals to 2 power n plus 1 multiplied by cos n pi by 3. Okay, so we are provided with the equation, right? What is the equation? That is x squared minus 2x plus 4 equals 0. So if we solve this, we find the value of alpha and beta, right? Right. So x equals, there is a formula, right? Minus b plus or minus square root of b squared minus 4ac by 2a. Right? Right. Here a is a coefficient of x squared, b is a coefficient of x, and c is a constant. Right? Right. So from this equation, what is a? A is the coefficient of x squared, which is 1. What is b? B is the coefficient of x, so b is minus 2. What is c? C is a constant, right? Right, c is 4. We are going to substitute these values in this equation and we can find what is x. So if we solve this, we will get the roots, right? So minus of b. What is b? B is minus 2. So minus of minus 2 will becomes plus 2 plus or minus square root of plus or minus square root of b squared. So minus 2 the whole square plus 4. What is a? A is 1. What is c? 4. Divided by 2 multiplied by a. A is 1. So x equals 2 plus or minus square root of, here minus, right? So it will be b squared minus 4ac. So b squared minus 2 the whole square will be 4 minus 4, a will be 1 and c will be 4. So 4 multiplied by 1 and 4 will be 16 divided by 2 into 1 is 2. So 2 plus or minus square root of minus 12. So 4 minus 16 will be minus 12 divided by 2. Okay, how we can write this 12 minus 12? So I am writing this minus 12 as 2 plus or minus multiplied by minus minus 1 multiplied by 12, root 12. I am just separating. Here what we have is minus 12. I am rewriting it as minus 1 and 12. So it will becomes root of minus 1 and multiplied by 12. So I am substituting this one. So minus of root 2, I am rewriting it as root of minus 1 and root of 12, right? So it will be divided by 2. So already we know what is root of minus 1. It is I, right? Right. So which is equals 2 plus or minus I. I am again rewriting root 12 as root of 4 multiplied by 3 divided by 2. Clear? Clear. So 2 plus or minus I multiplied by, if we take 4 outside the root, what is the value of root 4? It is 2. What we have remaining? Root 3 divided by 2. So we can take 2 in a numerator as common. So 2 multiplied by 1 plus or minus I root 3 divided by 2. So 2 cancelled. X equals 1 plus or minus I root 3. Clear? Clear. So what we did? We take the equation and we know the formula for x. X equals minus b plus or minus b squared minus 4ac divided by 4. What is a? A is the coefficient of x, b is the coefficient of, a is the coefficient of x squared, b is the coefficient of x, and c is the constant. And we substitute all those things in an equation. So finally we get x equals plus or minus I root 3. Clear? Clear. So what we have? We have x which is equals 1 plus or minus I root 3. So we have two roots here. What are the roots? Alpha and beta. So I am taking alpha equals 1 plus I root 3. Similarly, beta equals 1 minus I root 3. Right? Right. Now we are going to find alpha power n plus beta power n. So it will be, what is the value of alpha? 1 plus I root 3 power n plus 1 minus I root 3 power n. Clear? Clear. I am multiplying this term by 2 by 2 and this term by 2 by 2. So it will becomes 1 plus I root 3 multiplied by 2 and divided by 2 power n plus 1 minus I root 3 multiplied by 2 divided by 2 power n. While we multiply and divide some number by an element, it will becomes nothing. So we can do this 1 to the root, 1 to the 2, so it will be 1. If we multiply this one, this will remain the same. Okay. Okay. So I am going to take this 1 by 2 into this. So it will becomes 2. 2 in the numerator will come here, and I am going to take the 2 in the denominator within this side. So it will become 1 by 2 plus I root 3 by 2 the whole power n. Likewise 2 in the numerator comes here. What will we remaining have? We remaining have 1 by 2. I am going to take this 1 by 2 within this bracket. So it will be 1 multiplied by 1 by 2 will be 1 by 2 minus I root 3 multiplied by 1 by 2 will become root 3 by 2 the whole power n. Right? Right. So it will become 2 power n multiplied by 1 by 2 plus I root 3 by 2 power n plus 2 power n, here we have n, multiplied by 1 by 2 minus I root 3 by 2 power n. In both the terms we have 2 power n is common, so it will become 2 power n 1 by 2 plus root 3 by 2 I power n plus 1 by 2 minus I root 3 by 2 power n. Clear? Clear. So what we done? We know the value of x. We separate the roots and we put it in the given equation. What is it? Alpha power n plus beta power n, and we multiply and divide the each term by 2. This term by 2, we take this term and multiply and divide it by 2. We take this term and multiply and divide this by 2. So we get this. Shall we move to the next step? Yes. So what we have now? Alpha power n plus beta power n equals 2 power n multiplied by 1 by 2 plus I root 3 by 2 power n plus 1 by 2 plus I root 3 by 2 power n. Okay, so what is de Moivre's theorem? De Moivre's theorem is cos theta plus I sin theta power n equals cos n theta plus I sin n theta. Is this in a format of cos theta plus I sin theta? No. So we are going to change this. So in what value cos becomes 1 by 2? Yes. So cos pi by 3. Cos pi by 3 equals 1 by 2. Right? In what value we are going to change this term in form of cos theta plus I sin theta. So that I take 1 by 2, and what is the equivalent value of cos? So cos pi by 3 is 1 by 2. Likewise, in what value of cos it will becomes root 3 by 2? Similarly, so it is an imaginary part. So we have to make it in sin theta. What value of sin will becomes root 3 by 2? Super. Sin pi by 3 equals root 3 by 2. Shall we substitute this here? So what we did? What is the value of 1 by 2 in cos 3 pi by 3 equals 1 by 2. Similarly, sin pi by 3 equals root 3 by 2. We are going to substitute these two things here. So it will becomes 2 power n. In place of 1 by 2 we have cos pi by 3 plus I. In place of sin root 3 by 2, in place of root 3 by 2 we are going to replace sin pi by 3 power n plus, similarly 1 by 2 will be cos pi by 3 minus I sin pi by 3 power n. So what is De Morgan's theorem? Cos theta plus I sin theta power n equals cos n theta plus I sin n theta. Similarly, cos theta minus I sin n theta power n equals cos n theta minus I sin n theta. Right? We are going to substitute these two formulas in here. So what is 2n will be remains the same. This one cos pi by 3 plus I sin pi by 3 is in a format of cos theta plus I sin theta power n. So it will reform it as cos n theta plus I sin n theta. So we substitute here? Yes. So what is in the power n? What is the theta here? Pi by 3. So cos n multiplied by pi by 3 plus I sin n multiplied by pi by 3. Clear? Clear. What is the next term? Cos theta minus I sin n theta. Sorry. Cos theta minus I sin theta power n. So what is the formula for that? Cos theta minus I sin theta power n equals cos n theta minus I sin n theta. So it will be plus cos, what is the value of theta? 3 pi by 3. What is the power here? N. So n pi by 3. So here minus. So minus I sin n pi by 3. Clear? Clear. Shall we add now? Yes. So 2 power n remains the same. Cos n pi by 3 plus cos n pi by 3 will becomes 2 cos n pi by 3. Sin n pi by 3 minus sin n pi by 3 will becomes 0. So it will be 2 power n multiplied by 2 multiplied by cos n pi by 3. So what we have? 2 power n multiplied by 2. So 2 we can write as 2 power 1. So here 2 terms have different powers, but the base are same. So we can add the powers. So 2, here is a power n, here is a power 1. So it will becomes 2 power 1. So it is cos n pi by 3. So now read the question. What we have to prove? We have to prove is alpha power n plus beta power n equals 2 power of n plus 1 multiplied by cos n pi by 3. So here it is. So we proved this. Hence proved. Clear? Clear. We are provided with an equation and we have to prove that alpha power n plus beta power n equals 2 power n plus 1 multiplied by cos n pi by 3. For this we solve the equation first using the formula x equals minus b plus or minus square root of b squared minus 4ac divided by 2. Then we find the roots alpha and beta and we substitute the roots in a format alpha power n plus beta power n. Then we replace 1 by 2 as cos pi by 3 and root 3 by 2 as sin pi by 3. Then we use De Moivre's theorem, that is cos theta plus I sin theta power n equals cos n theta plus I sin n theta. Then we simplify the equation and we finally get alpha power n plus beta power n equals 2 power n plus 1 multiplied by cos n pi by 3. That's it. That's it. Clear. Shall we move to the next sum? Yes, of course. So in the next sum, if n is an integer, show that 1 plus cos theta plus I sin theta power n plus 1 plus cos theta minus I sin theta power n equals 2 power n plus 1 multiplied by cos power n theta by 2 multiplied by cos n theta by 2. Clear? We have to prove. Remember, it is a power. It's cos power. Right? Right. Okay. Shall we start to prove? Shall we start to prove? Yes, of course. So, solution. To prove this, I am initially taking the left hand side. What is that? 1 plus cos theta plus I sin theta power n plus 1 plus cos theta minus I sin theta power n. Right? Now we are going to use two formulas here. What is the two formula? 1 plus cos theta equals 2 cos square theta by 2. And similarly, sin theta equals 2 sin theta by 2. I am just rewriting it as. So what is the first formula we have? We have is 1 plus cos theta equals 2 cos square theta by 2. What is the second formula? Sin theta equals 2 sin theta by 2 cos theta by 2. Right? We are going to substitute these two formulas. Right? Okay. In place of 1 plus cos theta, we are going to substitute 2 cos square theta by 2. In place of sin theta, we are going to substitute 2 sin theta by 2 cos theta by 2. Shall we? Yes. Okay, equals 1 plus cos theta will be written according to this formula 2 cos square theta by 2 plus I sin theta equals 2 sin theta by 2 multiplied by cos theta by 2. Here it is in power n, so power n plus 1 plus cos theta will be equals to 2 cos square theta by 2 plus sin, sorry, here we got minus I, so minus I 2 sin theta by 2 cos theta by 2 power n. Clear. So in both these terms we have cos theta by 2 as common and 2 as common. So I am going to take these two in outside. I am going to take 2 cos theta by 2 as common from both these terms. So it will become 2 cos theta by 2 multiplied by, if we take 2 cos theta out, it will becomes cos theta. It will becomes cos theta by 2 plus I. So we taken out 2 as common and cos theta by 2 as common. So it remains sin theta by 2 power n. Similarly, so power n will be common to this term and this term, right? Similarly, I am taking 2 cos theta by 2 here as common. So what will remains is cos theta by 2 minus I sin theta by 2, the whole power n, right? I am going to take this power n and we can write separately to this and this. Okay, so 2 power n will be 2 power n cos theta by 2 the power n. So cos n theta by 2, so it will becomes cos theta by 2 plus I sin theta by 2 power n. Likewise, we are going to separately apply the power n. So plus 2 power n cos power n theta by 2 cos theta by 2 minus I sin theta by 2 power n. Right. So in this both term we have two things in common, 2 power n and cos pi by 2 power n. So we are taking these two terms as common. So it will becomes 2 power n cos power n theta by 2 multiplied by cos theta by 2 plus I sin theta by 2 power n plus cos theta by 2 minus I sin theta by 2 power n. Right. So now we are going to apply De Moivre's theorem. What is De Moivre's theorem? Cos theta plus I sin theta power n equals cos n theta plus I sin n theta. Similarly, cos theta minus I sin theta power n equals cos n theta minus I sin n theta. Okay. So first term, it is in the format of cos theta plus I sin theta power n. So it will be cos n theta plus I sin n theta. So here what is the theta? It's theta by 2. What is the power? N. So in place of an angle, we are going to multiply the angle with the power, right? So 2 power n cos power n theta by 2. Okay. So we are going to expand this term now. So it is in a format of this. So it will becomes cos n theta by 2 plus I sin n theta by 2. Clear? So now we are going to expand this term. So it is in a format of cos theta minus I sin theta power n. So it will becomes cos n theta minus I sin n theta. So what is in the place of a theta? In place of a theta we have theta by 2. What is the power n? So what will comes here? So n theta by 2. Shall we substitute? Yes. So it will becomes cos n theta by 2 minus I sin n theta by 2. Clear? Clear. So what we have here, 2 power n multiplied by cos power n theta by 2. Here is 1 cos n theta by 2. Here is 1 cos n theta by 2. So it will becomes 2 cos n theta by 2. So here 1 I sin n theta by 2. Here is minus I sin n theta by 2. So it will becomes 0. So it is equals 2 power n cos power n theta by 2 multiplied by 2 cos n theta by 2. Okay, so I am going to rearrange this as 2 power n multiplied by 2. I am just writing this 2 here. So cos n power n theta by 2 multiplied by cos n theta by 2. Clear? Clear. It is 2. We can write 2 as 2 power 1. Here we have two different things. One is 2 power n, another one is 2. Both their bases are same but their power is different. If two bases are same and power is different, so we can simply add their powers. So I am just adding their powers. 2 power n plus 1. So what we remaining have, cos power n theta by 2 and cos n theta by 2. What we have to prove? We have to prove this. So we have to prove 1 plus cos theta plus I sin theta power n plus 1 plus cos theta minus I sin theta power n equals, so we take that, right, and we solve this and find this. This is equals to 2 power n plus 1 cos power n theta by 2 and cos n theta by 2. So we have to prove this. We prove this, right? Right. So we prove this. How we prove this? Shall we recap? Yes. So we take the entire left hand side and we substituted two formulas. So what is the formulas? In this place, 1 plus cos theta, we substituted 2 cos square theta by 2. So what is the formula? 1 plus cos theta equals 2 cos square theta by 2. So we substituted 2 cos square theta by 2 in place of 1 plus cos theta. So we used another formula. What is the formula? Sin theta equals 2 sin theta by 2 cos theta by 2. So in place of sin theta, we substituted 2 sin theta by 2 multiplied by sin theta by 2 and cos theta by 2. And we simplified it and we find this one. So after finding this one, we have to write hence proved. Right? Right. So I hope you are clear with this sum. Clear? Thank you.